Hello everyone, Sportimus here, and this is a video review of the Hobbit, Gandalf the Grey 3 3/4 inch movie action figure. As you can see, the packaging is quite artistic, with some nice scenery at the top, along with the Hobbit movie logo. It's got an interesting design on the plastic bubble, featuring the figure along with his accessories, including his hat, staff, and his mighty broadsword, Glamdring. On the bottom features a nice picture of Gandalf himself, along with his name. And on the back there's loads of information about the story of the Hobbit, a nice little bio of Gandalf himself, and on the bottom you have other action figures available in the line. Now that we've seen the packaging, let's get on with the figure. For a 3 3/4 inch movie action figure, this Gandalf the Grey is pretty good. And it has a pretty good likeness to the actual character. There are nicely sculpted details all over the figure, including his robe, beard, hat, and of course his accessories. Gandalf does not grip the staff all that well. However, if you work it in a little bit, it does stay in there securely enough. My only real issue with the figure is his hat. No matter how hard I try to put it on, it does not want to stay on all that securely. Now this could be just my figure, but it's something to look out for. That being said, once I do get it on and leave it there, it does seem to stay on better after a while. His sheath holds his sword very securely and is easy to take out. Just like with his staff, his grip on the sword is also a bit on the loose side, but he can hold it rather well. He does hold the sword and the staff better in his left hand than he does with his right. Gandalf's staff is made out of a very soft plastic, which makes it very pliable. However, it does seem to hold its shape very well. His sword Glamdring is also made out of a bendy plastic, and like the staff, it too seems to hold its shape very well. And whereas the staff is just a brown piece of plastic, the sword is molded in a nice silvery gray, and the handle is painted in a nice shade of blue. His articulation is not the best, but it's pretty decent. His long beard is made out of a tough plastic, and although it is a little bit bendable, it does interfere with the articulation for his head, although you can get him to look a little bit left and right. His shoulders go in and out, all the way around, bends at the elbow, twists at the wrist, and twists all the way around at the elbow as well. His waist spins all the way around. These little plastic bits are loose and very pliable, so they don't get in the way. His robe, however, is made of a tougher plastic, which inhibits his leg movement quite a bit. But again, he is a wizard. You're not going to have him doing flying karate kicks anyway. But if you are curious, he does have leg articulation, where he can rotate all the way around the leg, and he does bend at the knee. He can also move a little bit forward and back and side to side. But again, the articulation is very limited at the legs because of his wizard robe. With a little bit of patience and time, you can get him into some pretty nice poses. Here he is with some other movie action figures we have gotten in 2012, such as The Dark Knight Rises Batman on the left and Ultra Posable Spider-Man on the right. So in the end, do I recommend him? What do I think of him? I think he's not that bad. I've seen a lot worse movie figures out there in the past, and this one is definitely not one of them. It's pretty decent. It isn't the best, but it's nice. And for 3 3/4 inch and the price they're asking, it's a decent figure, and I like it. The figure has a very nice likeness to the actual character. Despite the hindrances, the figure does have decent articulation, the sculpt is nice, and he's actually a pretty fun little action figure. If you want more detail and you want more, perhaps slightly better articulation, then keep an eye out for the 6-inch version of this character. I hope you enjoyed this video review. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. You shall not pass! As a decent action figure, that is. Oh, man. Even Gandalf has better articulation than I do. I guess it sucks to be you, Batsy Poo. Go away, Spider-Man. Just go away. Oh, and Dumbledore sucks.